Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and hit the bell icon. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Bill fights for Poppy. Katie's fears increase. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers document that Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, can't bask in the glow of his new life. Katie Logan, Heather Tom, won't allow the love of her life to be in danger, and she will not tolerate their sons being in danger. Poppy Nozawa, Romy Park, is claiming not to have killed her former love interest. But Tom stars, Clint Howard, overdose death has made her a prime suspect. Kate fears that Bill's life is in danger because he's in direct contact with a presumed double murderer. Deputy Chief Bradley Baker's, Dan Martin, arrival at the Spencer compound with evidence linked to Poppy propels this storyline. But is that development a red herring? The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Poppy Nozawa claims innocence. Being agitated and then enraged by Katie's perceived intrusion in her life was one thing. However, the arrival of a law enforcement officer in Los Angeles County is quite different. Katie's call to Martin's character from El Giardino was dramatic. She followed that by going to Bill's house, where Katie and Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, once lived. Poppy's wails of innocence feel justified, as soap fans likely believe their attention is being diverted from whoever killed Tom and Paul Hollister, Hollis W. Chambers. But in the meantime, Katie's zeal will push Bill closer to Poppy. B&B spoilers. Bill Spencer's world changes. Bill's recent conversation with one of his adult sons, Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton, was purposeful. It was natural for Clifton's character to visit his father. He checked in to see how everyone was settling in at the mansion. However, viewers knew that the conversation Bill and Liam shared was leading. That dialogue is intended to reaffirm Bill's newfound love for Poppy and revelation in his daughter, Lumen Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. Adding one person, Poppy, into his sphere would have been life-changing. That alone would have represented a new love interest who wasn't named Katie or Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang. The existence of an adult child, Luna, completely altered Bill's view of himself. The recency bias also naturally makes Diamond's character intensely protective of Poppy and puts Katie in a bad spot. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. Katie Logan certain she's right. Katie has taken numerous leaps of faith. Choosing to believe that Poppy killed Tom and Hollis is due to Katie's deep emotional investment with Bill. More than seeing him as Will's father, Katie still feels for Bill in a way she never has for any other man. After the attempted Sheila Carter, Kimberlin Brown trap, he reformed himself and reinforced his willingness to help those he cared for. However, Katie chose not to pursue another Beatty reunion. Katie's attempt to demonstrate her true feelings for Bill is veiled. Yet, if Poppy is proven innocent, Bill's bond with her will be infinitely strengthened. This site is a leading source for everything linked to the Bold and the Beautiful. Check back regularly for B&B spoilers and news. In the world of Asterisk, the Bold and the Beautiful Asterisk, tension often simmers just beneath the surface, ready to boil over at any moment. This time the brewing storm centers around Bill Spencer and the enigmatic Poppy. With secrets and power plays on the horizon, Katie's fears are spiraling, leaving her wondering just how much she truly knows about the man she once loved. Bill Spencer has always been a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to fight for it, no matter the cost. This time, what he wants is Poppy, a woman who's as mysterious as she is captivating. Poppy's arrival in Los Angeles set off a chain of events that no one could have predicted, least of all Katie Logan, who now finds herself caught in a web of intrigue that threatens everything she holds dear. Poppy, with her haunting beauty and a past shrouded in secrecy, has become the focal point of Bill's world. There's something about her that draws him in, something he can't quite put his finger on. She's not like the other women who have come and gone from his life. There's a darkness to her, an edge that both excites and terrifies him. Bill, always one to play with fire, finds himself irresistibly drawn to her, despite the warning bells that ring in the back of his mind. Katie has watched this unfold with growing dread. She knows Bill better than anyone, knows how his obsessions can consume him. She's seen it before, and it never ends well. But this time, it feels different. This time, the stakes are higher, and the consequences could be devastating. Katie's fears aren't just for herself or her son, Will, though they are very real. She fears for Bill, for what he might become if he continues down this path. Poppy is not just a woman, she's a force, a catalyst for something far more dangerous, and Katie knows that once Bill gets his claws into something, he won't let go without a fight. As Bill becomes more entangled with Poppy, Katie's fears begin to manifest in ways she never expected. She starts to see shadows where there should be light, hears whispers in the night that chill her to the bone. It's as if Poppy's presence has brought something dark into their lives, something that feeds on fear and uncertainty. Katie tries to shake it off, to tell herself that it's just her imagination running wild, but deep down, she knows it's more than that. There's something wrong, something very wrong, and it all leads back to Poppy. Bill, oblivious to Katie's growing anxiety, is blinded by his obsession. He's willing to go to any lengths to protect Poppy, to keep her close, even as the world around them begins to crumble. He's made enemies over the years, powerful enemies who would love nothing more than to see him fall. And now, with Poppy in his life, those enemies see an opportunity. They see a way to destroy him, to take everything he's built and turn it to ashes. But Bill is a fighter, and he won't go down without a battle. He's determined to protect Poppy, to shield her from whatever dangers lurk in the shadows. He doesn't see her as a liability, he sees her as his greatest asset, a woman who could stand by his side and help him conquer the world. What he doesn't realize is that Poppy has her own agenda, her own secrets that could bring everything crashing down. Katie, desperate to protect her family, tries to warn Bill, to make him see reason. She pleads with him to stay away from Poppy, to think about their son and what this could mean for his future. But Bill is too far gone, too consumed by his need for Poppy to listen. He brushes off Katie's concerns, dismissing them as jealousy or fear of the unknown. He's convinced that he can handle whatever comes their way, that he's in control. But Katie knows better. As Bill dives deeper into his relationship with Poppy, Katie's fears become a living nightmare. She starts to receive anonymous threats, cryptic messages that suggest someone is watching her, waiting for the right moment to strike. She doesn't know who to trust, doesn't know where to turn. All she knows is that Poppy is at the center of it all, and that Bill is too blind to see the danger he's in. Katie begins to investigate Poppy on her own, determined to uncover the truth before it's too late. She digs into Poppy's past, following a trail of breadcrumbs that leads to dark and disturbing places. What she finds shocks her to the core. Poppy isn't who she says she is. Her past is filled with lies, deceit, and a history of manipulation that spans years. She's a master at playing people, at getting what she wants, no matter the cost. Armed with this new information, Katie confronts Bill, begging him to see reason. She shows him the evidence, lays out the truth in stark detail. But Bill, stubborn as ever, refuses to believe it. He accuses Katie of trying to sabotage his happiness, of being jealous of his relationship with Poppy. It's a bitter confrontation, one that leaves Katie shaken and heartbroken.